There goes my anti-radar.
Okay, we are
Oh,
now streaming.
well,
Yay. Okay, I should check on all the stuff like normal. Okay. I'm copying the link for the server.
the server. You mean the stream?
No, copying the link so I can put it in the server.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood. My bad.
Okay. And balloons and see if it shows up because I'm still trying to reach the veteran levels and it would be nice if I could do that. Starting to run out of fucking maps. Okay, cool. It shows up. Um let's start off with this one, I guess. Would be totally funny if I defeated this map with only the spike factory and the glue gunner.
Indeed, it would. Oh, I heard myself so clear.
What?
I heard myself so clearly just then.
Might as well do my dailies while I do this. Ah, yes, Natalie, the only person who gets way too distracted on her own stream and then forgets that she's streaming to begin with. I wonder if the event is still up. Trying to level up anything in Love and Deep Space has been a drag recently. Everything's too fucking high. Like, the max amount you can level something up is like 80. I'm at 70.
Oh shit, that's a lot of things coming at me right now.
Hey, there's one mantra I'd like to say.
Oh, I got blown up.
At least it
GG's.
wasn't dicks.
Oh, and they dropped the fucking... Okay. GG's. I am dead. Time to run away now.
Ah, the secret Joestar technique. Running away!
And letting my allies deal with this.
Do you have any plans?
Nope.
During the week?
Nope. Come back home. Watch more shit on my TV. Be more depressed.
I feel like you need to get a new hobby. Truthfully speaking, from the the person who has way too many hobbies. Get hobbies.
My hobbies are boring to me. I'm not very interested in playing games. I'm only playing because they asked me to.
This is a chance to talk to Kai.
How?
Hey, I'm bored. What are you doing?
Bro.
Simple as that.
It sounds so odd.
A true friend goes, I'm bored. What are you doing? And then we go, hell yeah, let's go do something.
Yeah, but also...
Bruh, I slept past the login time. Fuck.
I was gonna say, but also horny dudes do that.
No. That's what are you doing? Because that's the only way I know how to communicate and then proceeds to have sex. That is not how this is supposed to go. I think a good way to look at that is the fact that you do in fact send me, what are you doing? And then I go, fucking dying, and then you go, okay. And nothing happens. Ta-da!
Yeah, that's because we know already.
Well, no, most people, especially if they're single, are bored as fuck. Okay. So please. Do something. sorry, that do something sounds very funky.
I was thinking about maybe seeing if we could do something on Friday.
Like
I don't know. Just something.
perhaps a like friend dinner or something. I don't know.
Sure. Friend lunch, friend dinner, doesn't matter to me.
Well, you.
Friend. Friend matters.
Well, I have to do friend dinner because I have class.
Oh, you have class on Friday for dinner?
No, I have class during. Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. My bad. I'm a little slow in the head. I am setting up something extremely devious in my game,
Which is.
which is I build a long-range plasma cannon in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere where they can't see me, and then I proceed to shoot them with it.
Nice. Yay, I wins.
What?
I still don't know how to tackle 1, 2, 3.
What do you mean you don't know?
For chimps.
Uh,
It's the only easy map that I don't have a black border on.
mm, can you hear my parents?
Yes.
Do you understand what they're saying? Because I
No,
don't.
because it's muffled.
Oh, okay. I was like, you understand? Because I don't. Got not a clue what they're saying.
Did they just never try to teach you?
They tried and failed.
How do you fail something like this?
Mm.
Just
I can
don't
order.
speak English to the child until later.
Mm.
That's what they did for me. And my reading
Yeah, no.
comprehension was ass.
Reading with that.
What?
I can't even read Chinese 1 through 10 without having to look at a cheat
No,
sheet.
I'm talking about reading comprehension for English because
Oh,
statistically, kids who are bilingual have shit English comprehension.
yeah, I got all the downsides, none of the upsides.
You're not even bilingual. You're just bad.
There was an
Great.
attempt.
What?
There was an attempt to, but they failed. So I just got all the downsides.
Yeah, what did they do?
I don't know.
Because, like, it's totally understandable if they just didn't try to teach you early or something.
They tried teaching me early.
What is early?
I don't know. They spoke to me in Chinese as a kid. That's for sure. For a little bit.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it consistently. Or else the child doesn't learn shit. I like how the canto is slowly becoming more clear.
Yeah, the less I talk, the more Discord decides, ah, yes, that's the main audio source, and picks that up instead.
I do realize if I have a kid, that kid is not gonna learn shit from me. In terms of, like, learning the mother language. I swear I was so much better at this game. Oh, wait, no, I'm not supposed to do that. Natalie, you dumb shit. There we go. Oh, wait, no. I need to stop doing that. I look away for 1 second, and I immediately am an idiot. How the fuck? Hmm. I want to know what the next Paragon is after the last update. Adrian?
I have no clue.
Because, like, what would be the
According
next
to
class
Dave,
in
I
line?
am echoing on the stream. Support! Support! No.
Bruh.
Probably primary. But yeah, Dave says I'm echoing.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Because, like, I already brought down the sensitivity. If I bring it down anymore, I'm gonna sound terrible. Ugh, my everything hurts.
Is it that time of month?
No.
Are they in the fun house?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't have that great of an attention span.
I know you don't.
All I hear is click, click, click.
You are getting very sleepy. Okay.
Hmm?
Trying to figure out impoppable on this one map right now. What if I find some really shitty royalty-free music?
You could. Non-copyright sounds always exists. You can play Alan Walker.
Might as well have a nice conversation. Dave, how are you doing? He's not going to reply back in a bit, but like, I honestly have nothing else to do. Bruh.
But what happened?
Adrian can let's see.
What's Gucci? Mabucci.
What if I just turn on the music for balloons?
Okay.
Cool.
Why can't I hear it?
What? You can't?
I can hear it through Discord.
What the fuck?
Maybe do like, which means maybe do like 5% volume or something. I can still hear it, by the way.
Well, shit. I don't know what to do now. Bruh.
Hmm.
I let the one balloon slip. Slip into my fingers all the time.
Is this a custom map?
No.
Oh. I was like, damn, this is a really good custom map.
I can't tell if they would be insulted that you called this a custom map.
No, there's some pretty shitty normal BTD maps. Dave is at work.
Yeah, the reason I don't read chat as much because like I have other things to do on my phone other than check the live stream that I am live
Dave
streaming.
is going to a college tour tomorrow.
I see. I hope that college is less shitty than like your current schooling situation right now. You are, but also I tend to have a problem where I read smut during stream while playing balloons because I'm bored.
Real.
It's the Goonette life, dude.
The Goonette life.
No one ever acknowledges us.
No, you're pretty well acknowledged.
Yeah, but we're called crazy.
Yes, because your actions are crazy.
Oh no. I journal. Oh, the pure humanity. Oh, that is funny.
Real. Dog, the game I've been playing has been going for 50 minutes. The games usually last like 20, 30 minutes.
Huh.
But we are losing badly. I'm already out of the game. At least you can say it was a hard-fought battle. Like, my team is nowhere strong enough to win, but we are also too strong to die at this time. Oh, that might be the ending blow, though. That's a lot. Actually, no, this is winnable. This is still winnable. It's still winnable if you just believe.
Oh my god. No! I lost. And I'd have no money. Fetch. Let me win some more money so I can lose some more money.
Oh, that's game. We just lost. Holy shit. They're fucking insane. Alright, well, I cannot play another 50-minute game. That was insane.
Bruh. I thought I looked at the description of like a really fluffy fanfic, and then I just see like so many porn things, and I'm just like, God damn it. I've been deceived. Okay. Man, this sucks. There are a few fanfics that have to do with part 5 of JoJo's, but I can't read them because I didn't watch part 5 yet. Can we go to Subway on Wednesday?
Sure.
I would like to use my coupons.
Of course. Dave, do you mean Balloon Life?
What?
Dave said, "How's the balloon like going?" And now he says, "Oh, I'm down." That sounds fun. To Subway.
Pull up. Pull up in the next, like, several hours. The balloon life is lifing. I am, in fact, deteriorating a little bit. Subby wubby time. Wee woo wee woo. Okay.
You're welcome, Dave.
Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering any form of context. Yes,
Yeah, that's why when we're talking about that's why when we're talking about things, I am like, okay, I'm going to backtrack about this long and then remind of the subject.
Yeah, no, I'm so shit at remembering things. It's almost like depression and like just any form of suppression of emotions leads to memory loss. Oh wait.
Mm. So do I. I also have very bad memory loss.
It's like the blind leading the blind.
Have you considered not suppressing emotions? I'm going to assume you mean suppressing and not surprising emotions. Boo, madness.
I wish there was like a faster speed for balloons.
Yeah. A lot of people have said they would pay real money to have faster speeds.
Yeah, cause like the rounds take so long when like you know what you're doing and you're just sitting there waiting for it to get like just get more difficult, you know? But then it never. You're just like, ugh. I don't know why, last night I kept getting recommend like the finale for Phineas and Ferb. Well, the original finale, not because there's new season, but the finale of which they
moving away.
like got like way older and were going to college, and then like Phineas finally got together with Isabella, and I was like, yay! And like I just keep getting that particular clip of like their love story, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. This was the most heart-wrenching thing in my like fucking childhood. Please stop emotionally damaging me. And honestly, I kind of wish we saw more of their like later lives. Cuz I live for childhood friends romance actually going correctly. Anime never gets it right. I always make it weird as balls. Yes. My friend, I thought my childhood friend died, and then she randomly shows up several years later, and she's a cyborg. And also, the only reason why I can recognize her because she has a mole that definitely, like, is like in an area that is where her titties is, and that's how I recognize her. Like, I don't fucking know.
Like,
for those wondering, that was in fact a real anime that I just described, Brühilde in the Darkness. Technically not a cyborg. It's more like it's weird as balls. I don't know how to describe it. It is an early like 2010s anime, and so they have all the shitty tropes, which include the beach episode.
The beach episode.
And I'm pretty sure that anime was also the first time I saw boobs. I don't know why that scene was necessary. Especially since like in the context it makes no sense. Like it was just a full ass naked body, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was like 13. Yeah, Dave, it's weirder when okay. I'm gonna talk about the plot to Brühilde in the Darkness because I don't remember a lot of it, so this is gonna sound like a drunk history version of it. Basically, this guy had a childhood friend, and like they were exploring and stuff, and the girl, like for some reason has a semicolon birthmark that like he kept describing as a mole, like the general area of like the armpit area, but then like I guess as she got older it kind of moved because titties. But like we'll get to that later. Everyone thought that she died. Turns out she was brought to a different hospital, and experimented on, and then she became kind of like a weird cyborg thing, but not really. Like, I don't know. And like her and some of the other experimental like subjects, all of them are girls. Basically, they all like a group of them attempted to escape, and they did. But the thing is, they need this pill to live because their bodies basically start breaking apart because of it. And the guy finds out about this and is like helping to save these very super powered cyborg girls while also like attempting to deal with their regular life and stuff. This is like the gist of it. But then like people who are still like part of the some of the other experimented girls still like worked for the lab that was experimenting on them, and so it's basically cyborg superpowered girls versus other experimented on superpowered cyborg girls. So like lots of laser beams and mind reading and shit. Um they kept assuming the guy was a pervert like all the time, even though I'm pretty sure he was not. And I don't know what to do with that. They just kept emphasizing on it. Yeah, and so the most powerful thing that the main female lead can do, basically she went to the guy's school and he just has access to a observatory, by the way. I don't remember why. But like basically he has her and her group live in the observatory and like just, try not to die and shit. And it just progressively gets more weird because like one of the girls that was like, trying to look for them because she was still working for the laboratory, one of her supervisors who's supposed to go with her was basically like trying to, look for this group, and she was like, "Hey, I want to go buy some I want to go buy something cuz like she has never gone outside in a very long time." And she looks like the younger ones, like one of like the ones that you could totally mistake as like a young high schooler or like a middle schooler. And then that's when I saw the naked body. And then I was like, what the actual fuck? I did not need to see that. Basically, she flashed him, and then he was like, here's money, go buy whatever the fuck you want. I do not know why that was necessary, okay?
Hey, she wanted the money and then decided that was the
No, no, no,
move.
no. Okay. There are a few things that I find whack. First of all, why is she not wearing any underwear? Because, like, she was just wearing a full ass, like, Lolita dress with nothing under it. No support for her, like, unnecessarily large titties. And, like, just, they were at a park. I don't know how much that says. It says a lot, but, like, ugh. But yeah, so as I continued to watch this anime, it got less weird. So that's nice. Um, and then there's like a bunch of big fights and stuff. And the main female lead also has like a lot of memory issues because she can't remember her like past life before the experiments. That's why she didn't remember the main male lead as her childhood friend. But then occasionally got like flashes of memories and stuff. And like I don't know, it's just very classic weird as fuck, like early 2010s anime that makes you question a lot of things in your life. Also, the first time I like watched it, I was like, that's not what boobs look like. Which was even funnier if that, like, since that was my reaction.
Was it that inaccurate?
No, the body itself was fine. It's just, like, as a person who already had to learn anatomy and as a person who actually has a girl body, um, it's like they attempted to draw, like, a regular body, but then they overdid the boobs, but they weren't sure of what to do with, like, her areolas and nipples and shit. And so, like, it was weirdly improportionate, but it also, like, kind of didn't make sense on the way that the boobs looked. They were also obviously too round for boobs that were not being supported by anything. I The issue I have with, like, artists when it comes to anime titties is that people keep treating them like balloons that are just filled with air. Cuz first of all, they're not round. They're tear-shaped. They droop. They do a lot of weird physics things that I feel like no one ever actually pays attention to. They just go, ah, yes, they jiggle. And the one time that I, like, saw, like, there was, I went into one of those, like, general anime merch stores. The one time I saw realistic boobs and I was like, oh my god, they're drooping. And then, like, I immediately got excited over it, even though it's pretty weird to get excited over titties at an anime store. Yeah. It was obviously not, I'm excited because I'm seeing titties. It's, I'm excited they actually got it right. I don't need to get excited over seeing titties. I can just go on Amazon and search up bra, and then, like, there's gonna be a shit ton of people who are modeling dem tatas, and they usually pick people with weird proportions anyways. I'm disappointed in this world because whenever they go, yes, we're gonna make a hot man for the female gaze, at least they make him, like, realistic in the way that someone can achieve that body. I have never seen someone achieve the body of, like, whatever the fuck that girl was in the anime that I watched. And I think that's where I need to find true equality. If you're going to be weird for both of them. And I am saying this as someone who is attracted to, like, everything. Case fucking settled. God, I've never seen any artist be celebrated for drawing boobs incorrectly. Don't even get me started on the fucking One Piece women.
What does that mean?
I liked Nami before the time skip.
Bruh.
By the way, my brother is the one who watches One Piece, not me.
Sammy posted a picture of the factory, and I don't like the look of the factory now. Let's send it to the group chat.
Natalie's favorite like, freaking search is, like, animal shit.
Animal shit?
For Amazon.
Yeah, what kind of animal shit?
Pigeon seeds. pigeon seeds and fish food and random doohickeys that I can give to my pets. I love them so much. Yes, and fish tanks. Yeah, there's a reason why people tend to like I feel like the generalization of people going like book talk girls, they're crazy. Like, yeah, some of them do kind of suck because they entered the Love and Deep Space fandom and they immediately ruined a lot of things because they're rabid. However, there are some people that I feel just we respect the character as a person. Yeah, we go, oh my god, they're so hot or whatever, but then, like, I'm disappointed at the people who sent death threats to Raphael for his birthday.
Who wouldn't?
It's like, do you not have a life? You could just skip the event if you don't like him. I just don't understand why this is necessary.
Natalie, when you get the chance, take a look at the group chat.
What?
Look at the group chat.
Okay. Ew.
That's what I said.
Why does it look like that? Why does it look like a 5-year-old boy designed it?
I wonder why.
I would call this psychological torture if I worked there.
I call it psychological torture, and I don't even see the place.
Please paint over the walls. I beg.
How do I explain to a customer that's what our walls look like in the factory?
That you had no choice. It's just it looks like he went on a Google search. This looks like whenever like you're searching up like the design of like a YN character and like you go on Pinterest and then you look up like transparent like a purple skirt or something. This is just what it looks like, I feel. Like you just put a bunch of shit together and then like everything else is transparent and shitty looking.
The term is PNG.
I don't give a shit.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go. I will be back later.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Oh wait, before I go.
What? What? Whoa. Whoa? I was just recommended uncensored yaoi. The day is daying. Are you kidding me? Starbucks is implementing a rule for no piercing slash tattoo rules. Do they understand that like 70% of the people who work for them are like alternative? No, I found it on like every single piece of news I'm getting is from like TikTok memes, unfortunately. Hmm. I do find that fandom spaces are getting more and more annoying because people are like, oh no, the fandoms are promoting super terrible things. And I get that. We all get that. Incest is terrible, pro shipping is terrible. We understand that. However, that makes it so that eventually, if people think that something is morally wrong, even if like the ship is perfectly fine, we're gonna start having an issue on our hands because everyone's starting to be like, oh no, that's not canon. I don't care if it's not canon. People back in my day used to ship Jack Frost and Elsa. Yeah, they've never met in real life. Yeah, they don't know each other. Do I think they would be a great pairing? Maybe. That's the whole point of shipping. You ship two people that you think would be great together. Like, I could never understand why someone would just be like, or no, I can't do this. I can't look at this ship that just isn't in the show. Because it kind of just annoys me at this point. It's not even. It's not funny anymore. Fandom is made for freaky people. If you don't want to be near the freaky people, don't be here. That is just a simple thing that people like have to understand. This was never made for the weak. You can be uncomfortable by triggering things, okay? That one is fine. I'm just talking about generally, like, just because you don't like it. Like, oh, I don't like this character with this other character. Not that, even though there's nothing technically illegal about it, there's nothing, like, and, like, the thing that you're shipping, it's not toxic, nothing, and you just don't like it, then I feel like that is an issue. Because, like, recently there are, like, every single time I look at an animation trend. Oh, pro shipping is, minor X adult. Yeah, it's not good at all. Because, like, every time I go into, like, a fandom and there is a ship I like a lot, there's always going to be at some point someone going, oh, yeah, this is cringe. I don't know why you guys ship it. It's terrible, and it's not. Like, if someone has a full explanation for it, then, and, like, it doesn't, you know, hurt anyone, then, you know, you don't really need to pull out your internet warrior crap. Because there has been a trend that recently is, like, pretty sexual that has come up for animation memes on TikTok, and everyone is like, I am extremely uncomfortable with this. First of all, this is your For You page. So I feel like you should let that settle in first. Your For You page. It is for you. You look at content that makes the TikTok algorithm think that you should watch that. And even if it's unwanted, just scroll. You know what the audio sounds like. Oh, whoops. But yeah, you know what the audio sounds like. You know that you don't like this trend. Then leave. Make like a tree and leaf. Yeah, I feel like people overreacted with the Telemachus Continuous thing. First of all, in canon, they are actually the same age. So it would have just been normal enemies to lovers. I want to do terrible things. No, you can't. I'm gonna stop you. Growl, growl, whatever. Still not terrible. It could be so much worse. Because, like, there's people out there that ship parents with their kids and siblings with other siblings. It's terrible. So, yes, fandom is not made for the weak. And I think that most people trying really hard to keep an environment really, safe and inclusive also means that you're going to not be inclusive to things that most people back in the day would have been perfectly fine with, because they're like, yeah, there are terrible people. We accept that there are terrible people. We don't like them. I just feel like there's too much of the policing thing. It's like when people go, I'm not like other girls, and then every other girl tries to be not like other girls, and eventually other girls are not like other girls. And then, so everyone is the same again. Don't even get me started on the self-cessed stuff. I remember the Tumblr fandoms in like 2014 at their strongest were like doing some weird shit. Like one cest, which is just self-shipping, like shipping you with yourself / shipping one character with the exact same character but like basically a clone. Or like a different version of that character from a different timeline, but it's still the same character. I honestly don't have a problem with that. It's not like they can reproduce. Like, I do find, like, the self-shipping a little weird, but not in, like, the terrible bad weird. Because I wouldn't rope it in the same, like, category as incest or pedophilia. In my opinion, it's kind of just narcissism. Because, like, when I first entered fandom spaces, it was Naruto. AKA the fandom that is full of very young teenagers that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. And I was also a young teenager that had no idea what the fuck she was doing. So, I just feel like you need to let everyone explore to be able to understand what is good or bad. You can't just gatekeep everything. Because, like, you know, what if someone does, in fact, like a specific ship and some people don't like it? It's rare, but it doesn't mean it's bad. I guess it's just the fact that I'm annoyed whenever some people get too into other people's business. It becomes a little parasocial when fandoms go too hard into the, like, this character is my husband thing or something. Because I've seen that happen so many times. That's why I'm starting to not like the Love and Deep Space fandom, just because earlier fans understand, yes, we love this character, they treat us wonderfully. However, they are in fact fake. But I do like the concept of them very much, and I love them. However, the newer people that came in basically are too used to romanticizing that this character is mine. In my head and out of my head. Mine. And etc. etc. That is an issue. Just because, you know, one character has multiple fans. And so they go, that one is mine, rah 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 rah, and then like bad stuff starts happening. Quite annoying. Because basically everyone who came in for particularly Silas, because they thought he was going to be like a dark romance guy, like the true definition of dark romance guy, not like, oh yeah, he loves you and so he'll treat you really well, but also like do morally gray things for you. This is different, okay? He will do morally gray things for you. He is in fact probably a mafia boss. However, that does not mean that he cannot be soft. I do not understand why you would want an emotionally constipated guy who just murders a lot of people and like no benefits. That says more about your standards than anything. Because the whole point of Love and Deep Space is that they treat you better than anyone can treat you. They go to many lengths to stay next to you, let alone be your partner. The ultimate, Jesus Christ, the fucking helicopter is tweaking. But like that entire game is about devotion. Not, oh yeah, this man is so cool, love him. Like I feel like they tried to get that point across. Where it's like, oh yeah, they will follow you till the end of time and all that stuff. And no matter who you turn into, they will still love you situation. And yet no one fucking gets it. I'm annoyed that everyone who's playing doesn't actually get the gist of the game. Because some people don't even know the functions of the game. One of the most vital things about the game, like the lore of the game, for some reason people don't understand the system, even though it's in like every gacha game that you basically give like characters buffs and stuff through like either like a gem or like clothing pieces or something. Yeah, because you can do that for your own memory cards in like Love and Deep Space. So that's not that different from every other gacha game where you just give your character that you use to fight some buffs. It's not that complicated. For some reason, no one understands that system. I don't care if you haven't played any gacha games before previously to that, because it's not that difficult of a concept to understand that you are adding a gem or something to make this character stronger. Wow. That's literally the whole concept. Insert gem. Done. What do you mean it's too complicated for you to understand? I don't care how mesmerized by these 5 guys' abs you are. Do not bring down the... do not rock the boat. Because you look like an idiot doing it. I don't know. I have a lot of strong opinions on people not understanding things, but then I feel like whenever someone tries to understand those things, because it's in the tutorials, it's in the lore, and yet you just can't seem to get it because you don't want to. But then you ask questions that are like, yeah, you could have just paid attention and then like you would have gotten it. Ooh, super monkey. That's nice. Hmm. Like, this is that situation where it's like, I don't like being the smartest person in the room. Truthfully, I wish there were people that were really smart next to me instead of, you know, shitty, I don't want to read all that people. This is why every one of our politicians are kind of stupid. Because they're too busy trying to adhere to the people who won't even understand what you're saying, anyways. And in turn, they become more dumb too. Obviously, this is not to say, like, oh yeah, you have to be smart to understand certain things, but, like, it's more like, do you have the effort of trying to understand it in the first place? Because honestly, I do not see much effort nowadays to understand slightly complicated things. Because all I hear is, you're a nerd, or I'm not reading all that, or I don't. You can't just use big words to sound smarter. Yes, you can. Because you, for some, like, I don't know how many people I've had deep conversations with, and for some reason, they just can't understand the concept of me using slightly more articulated language. Like, I remember when I was sending, like, a text to the situationship, it was like the most stupid conversation I've ever had. Because I would type out like a paragraph and then he just wouldn't read it. Even though all of those things are important, and if you do not want to keep up with the argument, then why are you still here? You know? If you don't want to be here, don't be here. And like whenever I'm on TikTok and I see like beef happening, no one is ever truly informed, and they keep asking each other like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And then like you have Google, you have like the rest of TikTok to go search through what happened and look at the evidence for yourself and be subjective, so then you can figure out what you want to do with the information that you have been given. And I understand that maybe you may not have the time to do that. But you still can, like, you're on TikTok, you can do a few minutes of research. Because the whole point of understanding how to have media literacy and understanding just the general consensus of, you know, being able to analyze simple information and then using your own personality and knowledge and experiences from life to think, oh yeah, this is good or bad. It shouldn't be that hard because kids can do that. Kids are taught to do this at a young age so that they won't be stupid adults. And yet, by the time some people get to middle school or high school, they end up going, learning is hard. I don't want to do that. And then in adulthood, they're like, I don't understand. It's like when I was in high school and we were learning about, like, in health class, we were learning about something and then we were doing presentations, and then you can tell who in fact did not put any work into their presentations and they were popular and shit and they just didn't try, and then you watch them get like an A or something just because the teacher likes them, and then when they get older and, like, I don't know, they go online and then they hear about like something terrible and then they're like, oh wow, this is crazy. And then like Then they ask the question, the question that infuriates me. Why did they not teach us this in school? Bethany, they did teach you in school. You just laughed about it in the back of the classroom and not pay attention. Bethany, I made biscuits. Because, like, whenever people going, like, I don't know, like, whenever people ask about history in a history class, sometimes they come up with the question, why are we learning history in the first place? And a majority of the students are already, like, ready to answer this question because it's like, we're learning so that we don't do it again. And guess what? Every other bad person I've ever seen that has power is also the same person that when I'm probably not going to look into the education of that, and I'm not going to look into the history of that and see actually how horrible that person was, but I want to recreate their thing. I am so absolutely done with, like, someone going, like, oh, I don't think we should learn about the Holocaust or something. Yes, you should. Because the whole point is you don't want it to repeat again because, or you need to have the knowledge to stop a person from doing that again if they are stupid enough. The problem is the majority of people who actually didn't, like, pay attention. It's just too much people for you to stop, and that's why there's so much ideology of, like, I don't know, Hitler coming back or something. The only reason why we have such, like, terrible issues right now is the fact that you keep trying to sway the stupid people, you end up sounding also pretty stupid, and then you also do stupid things. Because part of a politician's, like, job is to, like, appeal to an audience that you think are the majority who will, like, just like you. So they vote for you and stuff. Problem is, the majority is quite a lot of dumb people right now. And therefore, you have to sound dumb and make them believe things that definitely aren't real. And then they will follow you. That's why Trump is so successful. Because you know for a fact that they don't get any other source other than him or, like, Fox News or something. I don't know why I suddenly got intelligent for, like, the last few minutes. Jesus. I know, right? I'm so annoyed that they just take his word for it, and, like, I'm pretty sure every person that doesn't like him actually does proper research. Like, when I'm in, like, while I'm in college right now, everyone is currently using the CRAP test, CRAAP, to, like, figure out if a source is credible or not. Like, did that person do research on that thing? Did they do the research correctly? Like, is it usable information that has been tested or, like, found in, like, the statistics of? Is the correlation biased? All that stuff. I feel like no one uses that at the moment, and so they just think I saw it, therefore I believe it. Which is an issue. Like, a terribly long standing issue. There is a guy who I like who I know is about our age that debates people quite often, and like he's really good at what he does because he uses like proper information sources. His English, like in terms of like using his logic to make it sound simple while also sounding intelligent, is very like great. Like it's just amazing. And regularly he just debates Trump supporters, and that's kind of funny to me that like I don't know, it's just he does so well, and yet I don't think he ever changes their ideology because they're just so stuck in it. He argues so well. It makes me want to cry. Do you know how hard it is to find someone to have a good argument with these days? And like, I also am annoyed that like in America we do not, like, for some reason no one trusts the education system properly, to the point where like they take it for granted, and then like everyone kind of becomes a dumbass. Problem is, if we just listened to said like education system, like the people who wrote all the shit, and like, you know, if we just had better teachers and better funding, I feel like everything would have been great. Because like, look at how Finland is doing. They have professors for even their kids, and like proper full funding for education, and their facilities are great. They adhere to all the needs of the children, and like they're just doing so well. I just wish we had that. Yeah, I think our alpha omega arguments are so good. Cuz like arguments obviously start off with an opinion. You know, someone going, I disagree with you, to another opinion, and then you guys talk about the logic of why. I just think that now that arguments right now are like shouting matches. They don't actually, you know, do anything. It's just whoever is louder wins, which should not be the case. Arguments are whoever has the information to sway the other party and actually understand that other like side like is the winner because you changed their opinion. Debates are different from arguments, of course, because debates, you know, therefore understanding, but you don't have to change to the other side. They're just an event of which you share information. I don't know, it's just a lot of things are going to shit. And I just wish that, you know, people would use their brain a bit more. I would like for. I don't like also that America knows for a fact that they are not the best in certain things, and yet they keep trying to pretend like they are. The only time we ever get prideful is like when the British insult us or something. Which is funny, but also I kind of wish we would do that for other things where like it's like, oh yeah, we're not great. We will understand that we made mistakes or something and fix it, but we never fix it. I just find it really dumb that we never fix anything that like we see as a problem. Cuz like, okay, back to the debate topic. the whole point of debates is for communication of information and for each party to understand the other party and then come up with their own deductions to either forfeit themselves like from the conversation and understand that they were wrong, or to understand how to like basically rebuttal them better. It's one of the two. I don't like that it started being like just the first one. See, I understand if a Brit says your government sucks. I will not understand if a Brit goes, you suck because you're American. Because we know they also have their xenophobic problem. Just generally, Europe has more of a xenophobic problem, I feel. It's in history that they do. Hmm. There is a few things I don't understand sometimes. Like, remember how we were talking about how insulting a person based on appearance is stupid? Because it doesn't really get you anywhere? I feel like that's just this whole situation where, like, you can't even understand what to do because you're too busy just looking and then responding. That's like most of the problem with today. You look to fight. I don't think I've met a lot of people who want to make peace anymore. Sometimes I think that, like, I feel like this is one of those situations of which, like, society in itself kind of fucked itself over because the smart people care about their smarts, but they also care about what other people think, and so they pretend like they're not smart to fit in with other people, but other people are kind of stupid, and so other people influence the way that they have to act, and so everyone pretends like they're stupid, even though if we kind of actually just let the smart people do smart people things, everything probably would have been okay. Yeah, I said that earlier, of like wanting to fight instead of understand. It's like, and part of wanting to fight and like not understand is also because they always make every argument a little too personal, even though they say they're not personal. It's like whenever it's like whenever someone uses the term snowflake, where they insult the person of their sensitivities instead of understanding why they are arguing about sensitivities to begin with. Yeah. The delay is kind of funny. I think I need to make more tea. My tea is not hot anymore. You know, it's ironic. I'm drinking English breakfast tea that I bought from England right now. Adds a little to the irony of the situation that I'm talking about this. For even more irony, by the way, I am descended from a like specifically the one part of China that got taken over by the British and was kind of gentrified. Yeah, I know you're at work. I think like okay, that's the thing. English breakfast tea is just the equivalent of like a less tart version of the milk tea that we normally have in Hong Kong. Um cuz for Hong Kong there's like a specific herbal taste that comes with the milk tea that like a lot of people like. I also like it, but like sometimes I don't want the tartness, and so I like prefer the English breakfast tea if I want to relax. And I get that. Having tea time is nice. That's like one of the few things I can agree on. Tea is nice. Like I'm also just in general not like super anti. The reason why I say this is just because I have relatives who are full on like British as much as I am American, where it's like I am a second generation immigrant and my parents are from like Hong Kong, but I was born here. I learned everything here. If I were to go back, I do not feel like I would belong type of situation. Cuz it's like mm, Dave, I want to make an example, but like I don't actually know what your lineage is. Cuz the only thing I know is you live in Missouri. Mm, okay. I I am in misery. I do wonder what I'm having for dinner. Oh, I'm leaking. Hmm. Okay. Let's use the Italian part of you to go for this example I'm trying to make. But it's like the equivalent of if someone were to go like yes, you are descended from Italians. You are just so Italian that you could go back to Italy right now. Even though you've never gone there, probably. Or have, like, even if you have gone there, it's not your home. Am I correct on that? Oh, I should have used a different, pirate. Okay, yeah. So I do find it funky whenever literally any racist bitch goes like, go back to your home country or something, and then I'm just like, bro, my Cantonese is so bad and I have no attachments to that place. What's the point? Ugh. Okay. The stream is gonna continue. I do need to go make some hot water for my tea, though. I will be back. Eh. Okay, I am back, my fellow intellectual. Okay, wait. Let me readjust that. Intellectuals with an S. Oh, okay. Wait, I need to fix my charger. It fell off. I have one of those outlets that suck. Like a lot. Part of the reason why earlier, when I was talking about that guy that debates Trump supporters, and like about the way that he spoke, it's just because like I tend to not sound the most intelligent. It's not because I don't use quote unquote big words. It's because I am Californian and I have the slight, absolutely terrible thing called the Valley Girl accent. And I'm annoyed about the Valley Girl accent because I tend to talk slower, but at the same time, it makes me easier to understand. But it also makes me sound like the stereotype of a Valley Girl, which means I sound like an idiot. Dave, no one responded, therefore you're the only intellectual. um, but yeah, I do find quite a lot of things really ironic right now. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. Well, I guess I have to let that one go. Dave, question. What time are you done with work? It's like 6:35 on my end, and I know that you're an hour ahead of me. I should turn on my earbuds specifically so I can listen to my own stream. Oh. I do need to figure out if my mic got better or worse when it comes to my voice. I'm gonna talk really close to the mic right now.
You know, I thought Adrian left VC.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Dave.
Hi. Hang on, you right there. Alright, anyway, there's some people upset. This whole time, I thought Adrian had left VC. Turns out he's just been muted.
Oh, yeah, he said he was gonna go do something and we'll be back, so. And I didn't
Anyway,
hear him like leave, so I just assumed he muted.
yeah, the second you sent, when do you get out of work? I'm like, oh, hey, guess what? We're done. Oh, did I lock the door? All right, time to join Dave on a quest. Thank you for the theme music, Natalie. Do you know why these pizzas were left here? Huh? Okay, I'm just making sure you know who he is. All right. Sorry, there were some people outside my work here. Apparently they know my coworker, and he just kind of bolted, and I assume it's fine. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, no, I do agree fully with what you were saying. And yeah, I cannot remember a single thing of what you said. But that's because ADD. But yeah, thanks for being patient with the delay, by the way. I appreciate it. And yeah, it was fun having someone to chat with while I'm at work. Because the problem was, so we close at 8. So it would be 6 your time. At like 5:45 your time, we got a huge rush. So like 15 minutes before.
God, I forgot how to spell decision. Yeah, I decided not to do the ice bucket challenge. Because my entire body aches and I am tired and I do not want to do this shit right now. I also just generally do not like peer pressure. No shit.
I'm so tired of being muted. I disconnected from my car to my headphones, and it muted me.
I was wondering why you suddenly went quiet.
Natalie, I have been talking this whole time.
Please.
No, the worst part was I asked why, and you immediately responded.
Oh.
And then I had asked, "Are you okay? Your tone sounds a little different than on stream." And I'm like, "Oh, it's because you're not actively talking to me." Oops, it's quite funny. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, man, okay, wow. I guess Natalie's just not as responding to me. And then I'm like, oh, that's why. Fun.
Natalie literally could not hear you.
That's no excuse. Actually, the fact that you think that's an excuse is really toxic.
Time to go back to the fact that you know for a fact that I was a mean girl. Okay.
Time for me to be a mean girl too. It'd be fun.
Dave, I'm sorry. I cannot imagine you as a mean girl.
I know. No one can. No one can.
I
It's the
cannot
funniest thing
imagine you
because no one.
Regina Georging anyone.
That's what college is for. It's to get new experiences.
Yeah, try things. I didn't mean to murder Jedediah.
No, because it's really funny because all of my friends, because I've got a few friends that are like really nervous about people secretly hating them. I've had like all of them be like, yeah, no, Dave, I'm 100% convinced doesn't hate me. He's like so genuinely nice all the time. I'm like, guys, stop. I'm supposed to be a mean girl. This is my next phase in life.
I mean, the whole point is to have everyone believe that you're nice
Yeah.
until you're not. And you actually put effort, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, I never thought you would have acted like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
that's the
being
point.
mean is it's hard. I don't like being mean.
It is tiring. I do not understand why anyone actively does it.
To be fair, being nice can be really tiring.
It's easier to just be completely neutral and minding your
Yeah.
own business.
And then you get a bunch of like, yeah, but then you get a bunch of extroverts that are like gonna are ready to drag you into situations. Yeah, okay, please pass me, asshat. It's like completely dark. I'm going 50, and this dude is riding my ass. I'm sorry, I got like way too serious for stream. Oh, I don't know if you heard. An actual child wrote a diss track on our.
What?
Has she told you
You're
at all?
glitching out a lot.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I have bad service. I should not have joined VC.
Oh, you're fine now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. Someone wrote a diss track on Arwen,
What?
and it was like an actual child. Like, when I say actual child, I mean the level of humor they had was poop. That is an unironic statement. They unironically used poop as an insult.
That is hilarious.
Actually, the funnier part was they said, "You kiss Anna Lee, does that make you gay?" And it's like, yeah, what? Do you not know Arwen is not straight?
Well, clearly, if you make a diss track on her, you probably don't know anything about her.
No, see, I would think it's the opposite. If you're gonna make a diss track on someone, you should be well researched.
No, that's the point. I'm saying that, like, people who tend to make diss tracks on specifically,
Yeah.
like, people that they don't know well, it's not gonna sound great, and I'm saying that it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, the funniest part about it, because it was like Arwen's like, by the way, don't go defend in quotations. Don't like go defend me. And I'm like, oh, I'm not. This is an actual child. I have better things to do.
This is
And
a
that
grown
and then
person,
someone's
by
like,
the
can
way.
I type a slightly mean comment? And then I typed a slightly mean comment, but I deleted it because I kind of forgot Arwen's like, don't go in the comments and harass them.
What if I just go, this is not good?
Well, see, mine was write a diss track when your level of humor is above poop.
That is not that bad of a comment. You're fine.
No, I know. I just didn't want to like rag on, someone starts it and another person. I just didn't want to add to that,
That's the thing. Usually, whenever someone is mean to me, I start laughing because it's like, genuinely, why did you make this? You put time and effort into not liking me. Oh my god.
I'm gonna level with you. I'm starting to the trope of when a like girl is mean to a guy. At least in my cases, all of my cases, every time a girl has been mean to me, I have ended up going out with her.
What?
It's been like, yeah. So like, it hasn't been often because it was just high school and nothing ever like got founded. But like, I've had, I want to say like 3 experiences. And then the problem was I found out that they weren't like actually going to commit to a relationship with me. They were just texting a bunch of guys. But like my main example is this girl. I'm not gonna call her by her actual names. I'm gonna call her like Alexis.
Okay.
So we were in a culinary class together, and so like the entire junior year of that class, because it was a 2-year class. The entire junior year, she was giving me shit. She did not like me. I didn't like her. And then the next, like our senior year, we still kind of don't like each other. But then there was one time, but like we're more friendly with each other. You know, we've known each other for a while. We're cool. It's just a slight dislike, you know. And then it became we're talking more. And there was one time where it was colder out for her than it was for me, so I just lent her my jacket. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is we're friendly. And then like that slowly led into us kind of talking, and then wanting to be. We had made it clear that we both wanted to be exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of my friends told me that she wasn't actually following, you know, she wasn't actually not texting guys. She was sending out images that were suggestive and encouraging guys to be sexting with her. And then, and I'm like, okay. And then I believed when she lied to me. Then her mother texted me.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. And there was some other stuff that happened. But yeah, her mother messaged me and was like, yeah, well, see, I'm really confused because Jasmine says she's not in a or Jasmine is like texting a bunch of different guys with it, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, okay, so damn.
Dave.
Oh, that's a rip.
Name?
Yeah.
Did you just drop the
yeah.
name?
God damn it.
You
Why are you and I so similar? Oh, God. She's not going to see it.
I was just Jasmine in the world. I know a few Jasmines.
All right. Let me just drop the town too, so it narrows it down. Oh, I really tried with that.
Dave, what's really funny is the Jasmine that I know is the situationship's little sister.
That's funny.
So I was like, oh.
I almost said the situationship's name too just now, as like because I was processing it and the name came right to my head and I'm like,
I have code names for everyone.
Don't say
just like little girls have code names for like pineapple as their crush or something.
Yeah. I'm not good at this internet anonymity thing.
It's okay. Not most people aren't.
Yeah. There was another time with my like no, because I like all the time they get drunk, I'm like the guy making sure that they're not gonna die or kill themselves. And like there was one night where my friend threw up really badly because he just had way too much. And so like the next morning I showed up with a pair of sheets and stuff, and he's like, you did not have to drive out here. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, but like you would not have gotten yourself sheets today. But ever since then, they're like always trying to get me to join them for more stuff. And it's been one of those things that like, I don't know, they used to not invite me to as much, but like ever since then, they're always trying to get me to join them, which is nice. Unfortunately, I'm cutting out, I feel like.
You're cutting out a little bit, but like it was fine like now. Okay. So but I heard most of what you said.
Okay. That's good. That's the important system.
Oh, it's killing itself again.
Because I was
Dave, it got worse. It got so much worse.
That's so funny.
It's almost comical how
the service is
right
only
after.
The service is only bad if I think about it.
You need to believe that it is not bad.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just saying like the previous system of them like not hanging out with me that often works really well on account of I don't have a lot of free time.
Ah.
Yeah. I can't believe I jinxed myself like that. That's really funny. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. I speak, and it's just the garbage disposal of hell. You know what movie I'm really excited for?
What?
I'm really excited for the Superman movie.
Oh my god,
I
say!
hope they do his character justice.
I really hope they do him justice, because, like, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, maybe this might be acceptable for once.
Yeah.
Because you know
I
how many
love the
times they had to
underpants.
reboot Superman, and, like, it wasn't the best, but it was something.
Yeah. Well, I really liked, in terms of characters, like, they didn't do good with comic accuracy for, like, characters and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
in terms of characterization, Superman and Lois had some of the best, like, was one of the best interpretations of Superman I've seen. Like, if you want a good Superman show, granted, season 2 is rough. Season 2 is pretty bad. But, like, everything else is really good. Like, I really love all of the show except for season 2. But to be fair, no one likes season 2. But like, I don't know, it's just Superman every language. Sorry, I could ramble about how much I love that show.
I wish I fully got into it, but I never did.
I recommend it. It's pretty good. Like, definitely. Oh,
I just found a random TikTok that was like, I can't believe Barney the dinosaur convinced me that if I love you, you will love me. That lying fucking purple bastard.
maybe not. Oh, okay. It just goes dead silent for a second, and that's just probably because you're busy with your game. It's just I get nervous because I'm like, oh, hey, I live in a bad service area. What does that mean if she's silent?
I either went to go watch
But yeah,
something,
no.
or
Or my
or
service
I'm
died.
just like waiting for you to talk.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, Fantastic Four. I'm excited because they've got it. It was in the trailer. They got that. They like revealed that Sue Storm is pregnant, and I'm very intrigued about that because her kids in the comics are like so powerful. It's like one of them, their son can create universes, and their daughter is smarter than Mr. Fantastic and has both the powers of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. So it's like that's a I don't know. It would be cool to see them in the MCU. Oh, I love superheroes. I love comic books so much. It's like my all-time favorite thing.
I just found a comic of the Pope handing Jesus a copy of Undertale. This is wonderful.
That's really great. Who gave the Pope Undertale?
Matt Pat.
I, oh, that's right. I forgot about that. What a flex. Imagine saying you gave the Pope Undertale. I wish I could say that.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
no,
is.
there's going to be a new Pope. I have a.
You have a chance to give any future Pope Undertale.
This is going out. My service is starting to go out. Great. Good as
I listened to a clip from Coachella and I immediately hate it.
Hello.
Dave, just saying you're cutting out
The real
occasionally.
need. Oh. Yeah, I haven't heard anything for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Not
you,
five
you
minutes,
keep
but
going
like for
silent,
the
like
last three.
every, like, just, every now and then it would just be word and then silence for like 20 seconds and then words again.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah, I can't, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Don't you love poor service? I can't wait till I'm in Kirk's. I hope that didn't register.
What?
Oh, thank God. You didn't hear anything I just said, right?
I barely, I don't know.
Okay, I'll take it. Because I didn't say the full name. I did almost just dox myself.
Ah.
That's okay. I can't wait till I'm in my new town. Because then I'll have consistent service and no one can stop me.
Maybe don't dox people. Or yourself.
Don't worry, I wouldn't dox anyone here. I'm just myself.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Just myself. Don't worry. No one else. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna dox myself. But yeah, no. It was a little terrifying when I started saying my town and then I cut myself off and I realized, hey, don't say that. But when I move there, I'm going to be so happy. It's going to be so nice. I'll have good service the whole time. All right, hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me consistently?
Yes.
Okay, great. This is so much nicer.
I found out that food
All
regulations
right.
are shit again.
Yes, I don't like to think about that right now. It's gonna be bad.
I can't wait till we
Anyway,
have another Al Capone situation again where someone dies and then
hmm
like
yeah.
someone is like, "Why the fuck did you guys do this?" Again.
I'm only getting express delivery from another country. I will pay the $1 million to get my meals delivered.
I can't wait for
Yeah.
so much food poisoning.
I think now is a good time to start on my home cooked diet. Only eating meals that I cook. I think that is my plan for the next month. Not month, for the next 4 years. Anyway, um, thank you for chatting with me, guys. Sorry it was so spotty. Am I cutting out again?
No,
Okay.
I'm just seeing a lot of
Well, I
disappointing
am.
things.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm just seeing a lot of disappointing things on my For You page.
And that's why I choose not to think about them.
When's the
Anyway,
next time we're gonna get ballots in the mail again?
not for a little bit.
Ugh.
But I have arrived at my home in an undisclosed location that I will not say on stream. And yes, I'm going to head off of VC. I might peer in on the stream itself, although I don't
Okay.
know how much longer you're going to be live. I don't know when your dinner is,
Well, it's
but
probably gonna be
yep.
soon. It's like 7 for me, so.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, thanks for vibing and have a good night, guys.
Uh... hmm. Damn, I just got recommended the nicest goddamn cover I've ever seen. Tingles, bro. Hmm.
Jaja,
Yeah,
you have to go down.
I am streaming.
Oh,
Did you not just hear me? Ugh. Well, I guess I have to go eat dinner. Oh my god, this was not on speed the entire time. I mayhaps be an idiot. But yeah, I will go down for dinner. Now. Goodbye, chat. And I will be possibly back later.